Alright guys, what is going on? Match reaction. Manchester City won, Manchester United won, and Manchester City win 7-6 on penalties and claim the Community Shield, which is a glorified friendly, let's be honest. To be honest, as a United fan, I didn't really care about this game. Obviously, I would have loved to win, but we haven't won, we've lost on penalties. Penalties is a lottery, it's a 50-50. But it is a friendly, really, at the end of the day. But it would have been really nice to win it also. But I thought United were quite good, actually. I thought we were actually better than Manchester City in this game. I really do believe that. I think, we had a few chances which we just couldn't quite finish, which was annoying. Especially the Rashford one when he hit the post. He's got to score, that Rashford. I mean, the ball's bobbling, but a professional footballer should be scoring that. I don't think City were great, but Man City had previously, before this game, lost 3 Community Shields in a row, and then they've gone on to win the league. So I don't really think Man City care about the Community Shield either, because they've lost 3 in a row. But I don't think Man City were great in this game. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne didn't start. He did come on though. Foden wasn't involved. 2 of City's best players weren't involved. Erling Haaland started in this game, and I thought he was going to cause us a lot of problems today. Haaland, with United playing the 2 centre backs, Maguire and Johnny Evans, I thought, yeah, Haaland could have a field day, but he didn't. Haaland, and this is the thing with Erling Haaland that I don't think people realise. Yes, he's a phenomenon of a goal scorer, right? He's an absolute freak of nature when it comes to scoring goals, but I think Haaland finds it difficult to get involved in games because you're looking at that Evans and Maguire. Haaland should have a field day, and he didn't. And Haaland's a goal scorer. He's not a link-up striker. He does run in behind, but he doesn't really do it. He's a penalty box merchant. He is. And when he gets the chances, he usually takes them. And we didn't give him any chances today, which was a positive sign because, yes, Evans and Maguire are not going to be our starting centre-backs for this upcoming season, but I think they've shown that they can do it against probably the best striker in the world in Erling Haaland because they kept him quiet. Or maybe Haaland just wasn't trying because it was a Community Shield friendly. I don't know. But one player I do want to mention for Manchester United, last year we had Kobbie Mainoo coming through. 2 years ago it was Alejandro Garnacho, and I think this season it's going to be Collier. What a player! It reminds me a lot of Kobbie. Does Collier, but I do think he's a more defensive minded than Kobbie. I think Kobbie excels Collier in attacking aspect. Kobbie wants to score goals, wants to be that late runner into the box, and Collier's just happy just to sit back. And I thought when he came on today, I was really impressed with him. He's a big reason why we scored the goal, which we'll talk about in a minute. But he's just so calm, so cultured on the ball, like Kobbie. And, nothing. It seemed to me that nothing fazed him in this game. And I was very impressed with his little cameo for about 30 minutes. I think, yeah, he played very, very, very well, Collier. Also, I think Casemiro had a lot of stick, Casemiro last season, and rightfully so, from me included. He was terrible last season, Casemiro, absolutely awful. But I think today he was quite good, Casemiro, and I'm hoping that he can bring this into the upcoming season. I think if Manchester United do sign a midfielder, which I expect to happen, I don't think Casemiro's going to start. If we do sign a midfielder, but if we don't, he is going to start the majority of games, Casemiro, and I think if you can put in performances like that, you could have a good season. City debut Savinho came on, did well. Brazilian winger, they're always tricky, aren't they? I think he did well. Xerxes didn't start, didn't even come on. as a sub Xerxes. I don't know why. I don't know what Ten Hag's thinking, because Manchester United play the opening game of the Premier League Friday night against Fulham at home. I don't think Xerxes is going to start, because I think if Xerxes was going to start, Ten Hag would have given him 45, 30 minutes. So I can't see Xerxes starting. So I think it'll be, again, Bruno false 9, with Mount behind Bruno. I would have loved to see Xerxes, but we didn't get to see him today, which is really annoying. I don't know why. I don't know what Ten Hag's doing, but yeah, it's just one of them. But let's talk about the goals. Manchester United take a 1-0 lead through Alejandro Garnacho in the 82nd minute, and Collier, let's go back to Collier. Really good tackle. Dispossesses, I think, Savinho from behind as well. Just nicks the ball in. Takes the ball away from him from behind. Pellistri picks it up, feeds it into Bruno. Bruno then gets it out wide to Garnacho on the right hand side. Garnacho cutting inside on his left foot, and he manages to find the bottom right hand corner. Garnacho on his left foot. Really good finish by Garnacho. Ederson was at full stretch, couldn't get anywhere near it, and United take a 1-0 lead in the 82nd minute. But unfortunately, we just couldn't hold out. We did start to drop a little bit deep, which ultimately cost us. Bernardo Silva equalising for Manchester City in the 89th minute. Really good goal, this by City, especially with the link-up play on the right-hand side, between, I think, Rico Lewis and Oscar Bob. It might be Oscar Bob, I don't know who it was with. But really good link-up play. Ball gets crossed in by Bob, and Bernardo Silva gets there ahead of Pellistri. I mean, Pellistri came on and was at right back. I think if Pellistri's not there and Deleu's there, I don't think Bernardo Silva scores that chance. But because Pellistri's there and he has no idea what he's doing in that position, it's simple for Bernardo Silva. He just manages to just get in front of him and head it home into basically what is an open goal, really. Finishes 1-1, and then penalties, like I said at the start, it's an absolute lottery. Johnny Evans and Jadon Sancho were the players to miss for Manchester United. Bernardo Silva was the player to miss for Manchester City. Everyone else scored. But congrats to City on winning the Community Shield. All eyes lead now to the start of the Premier League season next Friday. Cannot wait to start off a new Premier League season. But guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of the match. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you later.